TJ, episode 13 of In the Conservatory, the Christmas edition, special edition.
It is tags, and 13 can be unlucky for some, but it's a good number for me.
At bowls the other night, I got stuck on 13 for a while.
Actually, bowls tag, that was the worst. I had a wrong bias tags.
You had a wrong bias.
I did, so I gave the ambulance $2.
I've been told I'm biased.
Yeah, by champions too, eh? Yes, so, right. Santa time, tags, Santa time.
So this week we're doing Tapanui Racing Club at Gore, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And we're doing the Boxing Day meeting at Wingatui on...
26th.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday, day after Christmas tags.
Day after Christmas. Christmas has come around quick.
It comes around the same time every year.
Hey. It does. Yeah. It does once a year.
Yep, exactly.
I feel sorry for Santa. He's got a hard life.
He has indeed.
And actually, just, me playing the Christmas spirit, so I've got the Santa hat, you've got the Santa belly.
Santa belly. Well, that's all right, tags. Mine lasts. You only wear yours once a year. I can wear this every day.
Good work. Good work.
Righto.
What happened to the picks last week?
I'm not even going to ask.
I had a shocker.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to sky.
Nah. No, you had a shocker too.
Not as bad as yours.
No, not quite as bad as mine, but I think you're still a few points behind.
Little few.
We'll start again from scratch in the new year.
In the new year, we definitely will.
Yeah.
And
I'll enjoy that keg.
Oh yes. We take a couple of days to drink too between two of us.
Could take a few days.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. Excellent.
So the first meeting, TJ, Tapanui Racing Club at Gore tomorrow. It's their Christmas at the Races meeting. And what's the track conditions down there?
I see it, they put 6 mils of irrigation on yesterday, Tag, so obviously there's maybe a little bit of rain forecasted on race day, so obviously down there they've taken the initiative and put a bit of water on, so there'll definitely be races rather than no races, so I'm a great believer in that irrigation.
Yeah. How much rain have we had out here today?
We've probably only had 5 mils probably. It's coming and going, so we're only expected 2 mils today, so it's probably double what we're going to get, but it looks a bit brighter out there now, so I don't think it'll affect the track too much.
Yeah, good old Kiwi summer, eh? We're a month into summer. It almost feels like, third of the way through. And when's shortest day? Longest day. Longest day.
Shortest
day.
The shortest day
is ages ago, yeah.
So no, I don't think the rain today is going to affect the track. It'll probably stop Wayne irrigating, I'd say, which he doesn't need to with natural rainfall, which is good.
Yeah. Anyway, first race or only race we're covering at Gore tomorrow is the Dines Transport Tapanui Cup over 2,000 metres. TJ, what do you like in this?
Well, I got only got one in tags, so Bowley. I'm going to put him on top. He's a fierce sort of horse, and Brett Murray claims 2 kilos, so he actually comes in. He won with 59.5 last start with Shank on him, rode him beautiful, but he's got the 2 kilos off. 58.5, so he actually comes in 3.5 kilos better and goes up. I know he goes up 7 points in a grade, but the highest rated horse is 72, so I think he's coming pretty good.
Hey, just to jump into TJ, you'd be happy to win this race with the $40,000 stake.
Yeah, what a great stake, isn't it? Like $40,000 for a 72 rating race, 2,000 metres. It's one we've been targeting with the Bowley for a while, so that's why he's been pretty lightly raced and had the one go at Cromwell over ground to hopefully make this field, which with 69 rating points I wasn't 100% sure he would, but he ended up the second top weight, so obviously some people haven't targeted it the way that I thought it may be targeted.
Yeah, it's great to see from the club too, because I think I had a look through the stakes funding or NZTR funding policy, and they had it funded at $20,000. So.
20,000 there, it was 20,000 last year, so obviously the club's put up the other $20,000, which is, to me, is great. It's a great stake to be racing for.
It is.
So I've got a Bowley to win tags from. I'm going Kuro Cove. It won at Invercargill the other day. It's got 4 kilos off its back, so it comes in at 54. And No Man Ludi, I'm going to put in for third because it's trained on the track, and it's got the 3 kilos allowance with Rohan, and Alice's team's going well, so that's the one I'm going to put in for third.
TJ, I'm with you with the Bowley. I hope he can win it for you. That was a great run last time at Cromwell when he won with Shankar on board, and like you said, 2 kilo claim. Second pick, Norman Ludi. It was only a fair run last time, but it was open handicap.
Open handicap, and, it's a big drop back from open to this race.
He's going to be down in the weights as well. And my third pick is Shanker's Ride, Road to Redemption. It's been racing, okay runs, and I just, I think it can be in the finish with them.
Yeah.
TJ, let's move on to the local meeting at Wingatui, the Boxing Day special.
Yes, it's actually got very good fields too, which is great. Some good money on offer, so it's pleasing to see the fields fill up the way they have. The first race we're going to do is a sprint. Like there's a couple of Group 1 runners in that, so I said it's a listed race with 50k. That there wouldn't be many fields in the country that would get a field like this for a listed race. So it's you got no worries about losing the stages of that race with the field there.
Yeah, no, you did right. So let's move on. Actually, let's do the track. So what are the track conditions at the moment? Obviously, it's raining out there now.
We galloped a couple on this morning, and it was probably dead 4. This rain that we've had now is probably maybe pushed out to dead 5. So the track should suit everybody. We forecasted pretty warm from now on, but there is a little bit of rain forecast on Boxing Day, 1.5 mil, which is to me that's an annoying rain. So I know I'm pretty sure the track will stay around because it's not supposed to get that hot tomorrow. The next 2 days are going to be hot, so we had a little bit more rain tonight. Might go to dead 6 to slow, and with the improvement of the weather, it should come back to hopefully dead 4, dead 5 race day.
Yeah, no, it should be a good day at Wingatui on Boxing Day anyway, so I've got a picnic packed. I'll be there.
Exactly, no, it is. It's great. It's just a pity with the police can't allow you to bring your own alcohol in these days, but I'm under the understanding that the new CEO is she's going to have a crack at getting the licence back for BYO next year, and at a couple of other meetings we've got.
Yeah.
So to me, it's hard to get people to the races, let alone push them away because they can't bring their own picnic and maybe 2 stubbies. It's crazy.
I get really pissed off. It feels that liquor licensing isn't playing consistently across the country. I mean, Wacker White last year, you could bring your own.
Yep, Canterbury. Canterbury. I'm pretty sure Cup Day they had their own boot parties.
Yeah.
Wellington, I'm pretty sure they do, but unfortunately. At Wingatui, obviously, they don't want that at Wingatui.
No, it's just disappointing the way that liquor licensing take different stances depending on who you are or where you are.
Exactly. So, and to be fair, Tags, I think Wingatui over the last 5 or 6 years have abided pretty well Melbourne Cup days, and there's been very, very little trouble at any of our meetings. So, to be fair, I think they run a good ship here. And obviously, they if the BYO did come back, it'll be you may only have six cans or 6 stubbies per person, but that doesn't matter. It saves the individual spending $60 over the bar, where you can go to a local supermarket and whatever and buy a 24-pack for $30. It's pretty gutting for some families that spend a bit of money over Christmas and want to go to the races and have their picnic with a couple of stubbies, and obviously they can't afford to. Yeah,
well, anyway, here's hoping Bex, the new CEO at Wingatui, she can make a difference. So anyway, mate, let's move on to the first race we're going to cover, which is Allied Security Hazlitt Stakes. As you said before, it's really good stake money, $50,000 on offer. It's a listed race, it's over $1,200.
Yeah, very good field, Tax. Best field I've had in this race since I can remember, to be fair. I've actually gone the Diamond, the Precious One to win. She's a very good horse. I think she's a sprinting mare. I've gone the Neil Ridley's filly mare for second. Vidama. It was a very good win at Riccarton. And for third, I've gone the North Island horse Prom Queen.
TJ, I'm with you with Prom Queen. That's my first pick in the field. Sensat, it's only raced 4 times since it won here last year. Of course, it was, I think, it was a 2 and 3 year old race it won.
Yeah, it was.
On Boxing Day last year, and it won really impressively. It ran second its last start in the Stewards.
Yep.
It was a great run. So that's my second pick. And Van Diemer, I'm with you. The Neil Ridley trained runner. It's an up and comer. It's it hasn't raced against the same calibre of horses as some of these other ones have, but I think it's definitely an up and comer. It's way down on the weight, so I think it's top chance as well.
Yeah. So. I know, good. No, it's a very good field. It's good to see a field like that run around the South Island like that. There's probably quite a few of those horses in that race could go north and be very, very competitive. Alright, Tags, it's question time, Tags.
Was this payback from last time?
Maybe.
Or last time?
I did find a bottle top in my conservatory. I'm not sure how I found that, but I did.
He snuck in there, did it?
Snuck in, mate. Athletes from which country have won the steeple-chases in every Olympic they have ever competed in since 1968?
Steeplechasers, jumping fences. I'm going to say Mexicans. They're pretty good at jumping fences, aren't they?
Donald.
You calling me Donald?
Donald Trump, you are. No, sorry, Tags, that's wrong.
It's wrong?
Yep. These little fellas, they run and actually...
Kenya.
Yeah, they carry a little bit less weight than I do.
Kenya.
That's the ones, Tags. Kenya. It is dead right.
Is
Kenya.
It?
Yeah, it is indeed.
Jesus. I didn't think they had walls to jump over there.
No,
they run fast though,
No, they do. They run quick. No, all good, Tags. It's 1-0 to you,
The Kenyan steeplechase team.
Yep, that's dead right. That's dead right. Right, what are we up to now, Tags?
Okay, terrible joke. Anyway, race 7, the White Robe Lodge, 1,200 metres.
Yep.
Over 1,200 metres.
Obviously, Tags. Obviously, you've only had 20 second stubby. You'd think you're on 10th stubby, wouldn't you? Right. I'm going to go the Ross Beckett trained. Ace King suited to win. Good run the other day. In a 72, drops back to 65. So I'm Peter's going to be very hard to beat. I'm going Co-C for second. It won good the other day. It had a nice run in transit, and won nice. I think it can carry on. And for third, I'm going Markwood because he's got a good draw today on Wednesday, and got the 2 kilo claim which will help him, and it's been going honest races.
TJ, I like the Pittman runner, the Swiss Maestro, the maiden win at Riccarton was, it was quite a tidy effort there, and it's got a 4 kilo claim off its back as well, so it's going to be down on the weight a wee bit.
He's a very good rider, that bloke.
Kavish Charu?
Yeah, very good rider.
Terrible with names.
I'm pretty sure he's apprenticed to Richard Collett.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good boy, speaks well, and I think a very good rider.
Yep, so the Swiss Maestro on top for me. With you with Markwood, Corey Campbell riding again. It was disappointing. I think it was actually pretty average last time, but don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it another chance. And it's not going to be without a chance in this field. And third one, Touch the Sky for Ashley Fry and her partner Brett Murray riding.
Yeah, well, Brent's riding well, and the 2 kilo claim is a good assist this time of the year as well.